couple of weeks ago, I showed you the super legitimate, definitely real Le'Veon Bell mode hidden on Madden 17. Well, it doesn't stop there. Today, we're taking a look at Aaron Rodgers mode, and now this mode allows you to do what Rodgers does best. Bomb passes downfield and complete Hail Marys like they were 2-yard slants. Now, whereas Le'Veon Bell mode was a game speed modifier which allowed you to see everything develop slower and make cuts and reads just like him, Aaron Rodgers mode is a difficulty modifier, and that's exactly where you'll find the mode when using Rodgers on your team. First, let's try some Hail Marys without A-Rod mode activated, and we'll take the snap here. Obviously, we've got to buy some time. Kind of running out, got to throw it up there. Hope one of our receivers gets it, and it's blocked. So let's take another shot here again. A little bit of pressure coming in this time. Got to release it there, get it down to the receivers. Can somebody catch it? And again, it's knocked away. So, pretty difficult, as you'd expect. Now let's go into the menu, into the options here straight away, down to settings, game options, and then under difficulty is where you'll find it. Now, we all know All Madden is the hardest, going down to All Pro, then to Pro, and then finally Rookie. But there's one more setting to the left which makes it even easier, and that is called Rodgers near the 40 with 6 seconds left. Rodgers has of course completed Hail Marys with 6, 5 and 0 seconds left on the clock, and all 3 came from around the 40-yard line. The opposition 41, the opposition 42, and his own 39-yard line. And now another thing that happens in Aaron Rodgers mode is the 3 receivers to the right without choice will be Jeff Janis, Randall Cobb, and Richard Rodgers, the 3 guys who have caught his Hail Mary touchdowns. So now, let's see if we can get one here. We've got the time to move around, throwing one into the end zone, hoping a guy can go and get it, and he does. The toes are in. As we can see there in the snapshot, Jeff Janis manages to get his toes in, so the mode is working. Now let's try it with a little bit of Aaron Rodgers magic, rolling out here, throwing it on the run, hoping that works out, and it's there, caught again by Randall Cobb. So, 41-yard line, that's pretty easy. Let's move it back now to the 50-yard line on the left hash, mix it up a little bit. So let's start it off here at the left hash mark, staying in the pocket, moving around, throwing it up now. We've got the time, hoping someone in this crowd can get it, and it's caught by Randall Cobb. So here we go. What we're going to do on this one is, rather than roll out to the left or stay in the middle, we're going to roll out to the right. We're under some pressure, throwing a Cardinals type throw there, under pressure, and it's caught by Richard Rodgers. The perfect play. So with the 50 pretty easily done, and we were able to do what we wanted there pretty much, let's move it now to the 45, move it to the right hash mark. So here at the 45-yard line, we're not quite testing Aaron Rodgers' absolute limits yet with his arm strength. We've already seen some passes completed, so what we're going to try to do here is complete 2 in a row to show just how easy it is with Aaron Rodgers mode. And we're under a little bit of pressure. Going to have to throw on the run here. This is going to be the first one, and it's a catch by Randall Cobb for the completion. Let's throw to somebody else on this next one as we keep talking through it so we can see it's all 2 plays in a row. Rolling out again. Let's throw it here to circle this time. I think that's Richard Rodgers, and let's see what happens here. And it's completed again. Randall Cobb off the rebound. So we completed that. It's pretty easy. So we're moving it to the 39-yard line, the furthest Rodgers has ever completed a Hail Mary from. Now, of course, he didn't even throw it from the 39-yard line. He threw it from further back. But let's really test his limits here. As we roll out to the right, this is the Lions play, and we throw it up. Let somebody go and get it in the end zone. We've got a bunch of guys there, and it's completed to Jeff Janis. So we've thrown it from the right. Let's throw it from the pocket. We're in some trouble. We're getting out of that trouble. We're rewriting this now. Now and again, and now we're throwing. It's not going to be completed for the touchdown. Maybe Jeff Janis can get around here. No, we were not quite able to rewrite the Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary story. Let's try a proper one here from the pocket, and again in some pressure, and again shaking everybody off. Aaron Rodgers cannot find anywhere to go, rolls out. Gonna have to throw it, and again it's gonna be completed short. These guys like to come back for it. And then Richard Rodgers almost getting out of that, tackled at the 20. Let's now try an actual one with no more circus acts. Well, there's always a circus act on a Hail Mary. Throwing it up. Let's see if Randall Cobb can go get it. Somebody, and it's caught by Richard Rodgers, falling. So we've seen pretty much everything we've ever seen from Aaron Rodgers and video game versions. And as it is a video game after all, we can now rewrite exactly how far Aaron Rodgers can throw this ball. And let's start it off here. Let's go straight on this cross at the 35-yard line. What we are looking at here is 65 yards from the line of scrimmage to the goal line. Now we're going to be throwing from slightly behind the line of scrimmage, a little bit deeper into the end zone. So we're looking at least a 70-yard throw here, rolling out here, getting as much space as we can before we release this thing into the end zone. Receivers are there for it. Richard Rodgers with the catch. So let's work this one out. The ball is released at about the 34-yard line, traveling all the way down here, caught at, what does that look like? About 2 yards deep, 3 yards deep in the end zone. Let's call it 2 yards. So what we're looking at there is about 68 yards in the air, and I think we can do better than that. We're gonna try and get 70 yards. We can see there, this is about the absolute limit of Aaron Rodgers' throwing power. So we're aiming for 70 here, which means we're gonna have to throw it from a little further back. Oh, we're in some trouble here. Getting out of this. We're gonna have to, there we go, elude him there. Throwing it up now. If this is good, it's going to be good enough, and it's completed again. Of course it is in Aaron Rodgers mode. So this time we can see we let go of the ball right around the 33-yard line, which of course means 67 yards now into the end zone. Let's see how deep in the end zone it was. Also about 2 yards deep again, but that just makes it the 69 yards again. It's not good enough yet. We still need that 1 extra yard to get the actual 70 yards in the air completed for a touchdown on a Hail Mary. So what I'm thinking is if we throw it from the 31-yard line, it will travel the 69 yards. You figure it'll go deep enough into the end zone. We maybe threw that one a little bit early, but it's completed. Richard Rodgers with the catch. This could be it, the 70-yard completion. So the ball was released right around the 31-yard line. Actually, even I'd say the 30 and about 6/8. So we're looking at it going in the air. It is caught on the goal line, just in. So it's looking, although of course it did have some momentum still going. Is this the 69-yard completion again, or is this 70 yards? I would call it, it's just short. Again, we've got to try again. So obviously, why not try just throwing it from around the 30? If it can just reach the end zone, then it'll be good enough. We're throwing it up there, hoping it's good. It's caught. Is that going to be 70 yards though? So we look at the release. It's right on the 30. We've got a couple of inches extra. Releasing it. Where is it caught? It's caught just short of the goal line, which means again it's not our 70 yards. So we know what we have to do now. We have to roll out at around the 30, release the ball, throwing it up there. If this is caught, this will be good. It is caught. Let's see. So here we go, the release right on the 30, maybe a couple of inches over, but it's there. As long as we're a couple of inches over the goal line when this is caught, we'll be good. And we are a couple of inches over the goal line. The 70-yard Hail Mary completion. It took a lot of goes, but with Aaron Rodgers mode, you can do absolutely anything, including throwing 70 yards in the air for a touchdown. So this has been Madden 17 Aaron Rodgers edition. There is still some more of these to come. We get out of that, get out of there. Oh, what are we gonna do? Run out. There we go. Let's have a look at Madden 17 Aaron Rodgers 70-yard touchdown run edition. And we should see it here, and we do everything. And I mean, everything is possible. What a nice way to end this video, on a 70-yard touchdown rush. And remember, if you're ever in need of a Hail Mary completion for a game-winning touchdown, don't forget about Rodgers near the 40 with 6 seconds left difficulty, because it makes the whole thing a lot easier.